How did Angkor Wat, a great city, fall into abandonment? Imagine a city so grand that it took decades to build, with towering temples and vast water systems supporting thousands of people. Now picture it slowly fading away, its stones silent and its waters still. That city is Angkor, once the heart of the Khmer Empire. Today, it stands as a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a symbol of sacred architecture. But how did this magnificent place go from bustling metropolis to quiet ruins? The story begins with repeated military attacks. Over the centuries, neighboring kingdoms like the Thai and the Ayutthaya kingdom launched invasions, weakening Angkor's defenses. In 1431, a major siege by Ayutthaya forces led to the sack of the city. The Khmer king fled, and the city's political power crumbled. These invasions chipped away at Angkor's stability, making it harder to maintain. At the same time, religious changes played a big role. During the 13th and 14th centuries, the region shifted from Hinduism and Mahayana Buddhism to Theravada Buddhism. This new faith focused on personal reflection and simplicity, which meant less royal support for grand temples. The elaborate temples, including Angkor Wat, relied on royal patronage and priestly support, which started to decline. Without this backing, the temples lost their prominence as centers of power. Environmental issues also contributed. Angkor's water management system, which included canals and reservoirs, was vital for farming and city life. But climate changes caused droughts and heavy monsoons that damaged these systems. When the water infrastructure failed, agriculture suffered, leading to food shortages. As crops declined, the population decreased, and people moved away to find better land and resources. Economic shifts further pushed the city into decline. During the 14th and 15th centuries, trade routes moved from inland routes to maritime paths along the coast. The Khmer rulers started relocating their centers closer to the sea to take advantage of new trade opportunities. This migration meant fewer people stayed in Angkor, and the city's importance waned. All these factors didn't happen overnight. Archaeologists believe Angkor's decline was a slow process that stretched over many decades. Even after the city was largely abandoned, the core temples like Angkor Wat remained sacred. They continued to be places of worship and spiritual significance long after the city itself was gone. So, the fall of Angkor was a mix of military defeat, changing religious beliefs, environmental challenges, and shifting economic power. It shows how even the most impressive cities can fade when multiple forces come into play. Today, Angkor Wat stands as a reminder of this history, a sacred site that has endured through centuries of change.